We are currently breaking down Dez versus Kmac. Kmac coming off of one of the coolest runs I think I've ever seen in Madden Championship Series history, where he got put in the loser's bracket early in this tournament and won 9 straight games, all on stream, a lot of them at the buzzer. It was one of the craziest runs ever. I'm a huge advocate for people streaming their games. I think if you're a believer and you are someone who wants competitive Madden to grow, even if streaming your games may put you at somewhat of a disadvantage, which is not nearly as big as people make it seem, streaming your games does help grow the esport. I think long picture, big picture, it does. So it's very important. Kmac, we have a scoreboard glitch already. That's really nice on the EA broadcast. Kmac in the gun tight though, but you're going to see at halfback, he's going to have a tight end at halfback. That's going to allow him to access this gun empty tray stack formation, as he actually, one of the coolest things I've seen is he won a game on a Sunday night against this in the tournament, this formation, and then he added it to his scheme as his primary secondary formation the very next week, and it's been working out wonders for him. I haven't really seen it being ran a ton, so we'll see exactly what some of the stuff is they're doing out of it. I know it's super, super lethal, and he's actually starting out in it right now. He's going to be audibly down a pistol strong slot. We have a 2nd and 10 right here, boys. I'm actually kind of curious at what he's doing out of this, because I'm actually not a fan of this audible down. Motioning the fullback out wide right now that we can't actually see him. And actually the fullback has a step, and the fullback's going to be able to get open for a good dot. Okay. Can't complain about that. 1st and 10, 23-yard dot. Is he coming out in this a lot then? Because that's pretty interesting if he's actually coming out in the empty tray stack. I thought he was going to be audibling to it. Going to have X, and he's going to throw X right there. Good tackles, 3 men on the ball carrier, but a gain of 10 again. I'm curious. Yeah, he's just coming out in this empty stack. See, I thought he was going to audible to it a lot, but instead he's actually audibling from this gun empty to this pistol. What is he like from this pistol, though? The runs, I can't imagine, are very good. The passes can be okay, but let's see what the route combo is right here. Dez in the dollar defense. Got to be looking for some kind of slot corner blitz coming out of here quite often. But sometimes with this baseline like this, possibility for man coverage. Gonna be zone, actually. Going for the ag. Yep. Great. Yeah, great play. Really, honestly, basic. Like, this is even like a pistol strong thing. This is super basic, right? Let's get that off the screen. We have a spread set now. We're in pistol strong, but you motion them out, so we have a spread set. So if you go streak, and you go streak out here, that's 3 vertical routes, and basically you're gonna get a one-on-one somewhere. He gets a one-on-one over the middle. Jason Witten 6'5". Jason Witten, when I first ever started watching football, I actually watched the Cowboys, and Jason Witten was probably my favorite player in the NFL. Love that celebration with Jason right there. Dang. Yeah, Jason Witten, Des Bryant, Tony Romo. That trio, probably my favorite of all time. I watched the Cowboys for probably pretty intently for 3 seasons, and it was the 3 seasons where they went 8-8 over and over again. Yeah, see, these runs from pistol, they're just never really good any year. Every once in a while, there's kind of a gimmick run. A lot of times you'll see in the pistol formations, it's that run that goes, it's a triple option, but they just hand it off to the fullback, crossing the quarterback's face. Any of the runs where the quarterback kind of has to turn his back, never really do too hot. Again, you see him, though, audibling into the pistol strong. Dez on defense still in this baseline dollar. Surprised he's not pinching his line. Let's see how this run looks. So you're going to see a reverse pivot from the quarterback right here, which is a little bit slower of a handoff. And able to get something right there, 3rd and 6. That actually looked like a good run if it wasn't for the shed. Again, though, the pistol runs are so slow developing. Even right there where it was a handoff up the middle, I believe that was a power. The quarterback reverse pivots, which just takes so long. And you don't ever want the quarterback to have a reverse pivot in this game just because slow handoffs result in sheds, right? We're going to see him in the gun tight. So this is what I was talking about. This is more so why I expected to see a little bit more, where this running back is actually a tight end, which allows him to audible out into gun empty tray. All right, so, and he's about to do that right here, actually. Let's see. Going from a compressed set, going from a compressed set to a 5 wide set like this is so tough. That's actually probably why you see Dez baselined right here. Because you can't mess with the alignment. If you weren't base aligned, it'd be changing how your defense is aligned quite a bit. Might even prove some alignment glitches or alignment misalignments. And Dez just going baseline press, not allowing that to happen at all. I can't argue with the strategy from Dez at all. And you can tell Kmac knows this. This is going to be zone coverage. At least he's coming from a zone coverage shell. As baseline press against a compressed formation, if this guy was in man to this guy, he would be lined up right over top. But because he's not, that tells us as it is going to be zone, and it was that. Let's actually look back at that really fast. What just happened right there? I was more so looking at this tell on the left side. Let's see what happens right here again. We're gonna get, ooh, that probably should have been lurked, honestly. Oh yeah, if you're devs, you need that to be lurked, dude. That is a huge issue in this game where, I mean, it's probably a legacy issue, you could say, that consistently people go for lurks and they're in a lurk opportunity, they don't get it. This is a pretty decent red zone play. It's okay. It's just so hard to score in the red zone. That's the thing, for a game that's so offensive heavy, once you get inside the 20 and really inside the 10, it gets so hard to score because passing is obviously way harder. And then additionally, the ag catches this year aren't. There was a year in Madden 19 where you could ag catch in the red. You could ag catch at a really high clip, but you'd create one-on-one animations. Whereas this game, you don't get one-on-one animations, and because there's so many people close to the ball in the red zone or close to each receiver in the red zone, it creates basically it creates situations that are just less aggable in Madden 23, really, because the more defenders around the ball, even if they're not animating on the wide receiver, more likely they are to drop it, basically. Instead, where in Madden 19, no matter how many people were on the ball, you could actually trigger a one-on-one animation quite frequently. Third and goal, I'm curious, going to basically a 5 wide look from gun tight. I don't think I hate this route combo. Might have had a throwaway. Actually, might have had a. I'm surprised he just threw that away because he could have just sat. He could have eaten a sack if he wanted to. Good defense by Dez. I don't love the play calls from Kmac right there, but also I'm not gonna sit here and say that anything really could be a lot better. Dez, first MCS major appearance. I've known Dez forever now. Favorite movie, Maze Runner. Oh, you're a dog. I love you, Dez. Newport Beach, California. Gross. 17 years old. That's always cool. Dog, Maze Runner's a freaking dog. I am such a like a dystopian society like movie type guy. It's like Hunger Games, Maze Runner, Score Trial off of Maze Runner, Divergent. Those those series were so cool, so cool. I will say most people probably would say they didn't like Maze Runner, but a lot of them probably enjoyed. Like a lot of you guys probably are like Lord of the Rings people or something like that. All right, 1st and 10. We're gonna see Dez on offense for the first time. He's in the gun tight offset. It's very easy to see if the offset, because anything that has the word offset in it means the halfback is behind the quarterback, like a couple steps back. And so we'll see that again here. Offset has a really good run play from 0-1 trap. Some of the passes are really, really lethal as well. We're in the gun bunch, and now we're going to gun tight offset tight end again. And you can see halfback just a couple steps behind, right? That's the difference between gun tight and gun tight offset, alignment-wise. Ooh, and Kmac's actually getting some pretty good pressure off this left edge. What's happening right here? Let's see that again. So Kmac is in the dollar baseline press as well. Probably running a lot of cover 4. And you can see that pressure coming right off that left edge. Good D. Good freaking D. Able to do that consistently. It's going to be tough. Dez even blocked his halfback and that happened, which always throws. It sucks when one of the more helpless feelings you can have in Madden is when you block 6 people and they said 5 and they're getting pressure. Good pocket by Dez, but he throws a... It's actually... I want to sit here and yell pick, pick, pick. Like, I want to yell that that's a pick. And I know Kmac wants that to be a pick. And this is a cloud right here, which will play it a little bit better. I believe. I'm so certain it's a cloud. But, I mean, it's Carmichael. That's... I hate it, dude. I hate it. But that's not getting picked in this game. I don't think. I don't think it is. Oh, man. That should never be a read. But it's a fact of the matter, right? Sucks if you're Kmac, but it's how the game plays. Let's go. A little Y curl. Gotta watch this X route right here. Good user, but he's gonna go immediately to the halfback wheel. Good. Gonna get a knockout though. Good defense from Kmac. Those zone KOs do a really good job. Dez an early 1 for 4, and the only completion was that very, very scurry high ball to Carmichael. Although any high ball to Carmichael probably isn't that scary. We're gonna see possible Kyle Pitts. Is he going down the seam right here? Let's see if he's gonna become a seam and even. No, he's gonna go flat. Had the flat. Gonna go. So this is such a good play. Again, it's Y curl from gun bunch, but it could be from like 2 other plays, I think, in gun bunch, and then it's from some other formations. Whenever you have an ISO receiver and you can get him on, he starts right here, then he goes into this kind of route, right? It's so good because you can see where it gets in the defense. You have a cloud flat, you have a deep zone, you have a hook curl, gets right between it. And then on top of that, in this year, you can just ag that bad boy. You have to use her or have a hook curl right there or man it up. So you have options to defend it, but it really starts, it's one of those routes that helps to dictate what the offense can, or rather what the defense can do right there. Nice little inside zone from the gun tight offset tight end. You see both of these dudes doing a lot of audibling around. That's just how it is in competitive Madden right now. We're going to take this to the end of the first quarter. Let's jump this forward just a little bit to a 1st and 10 with 46 seconds left. John Elway dropping back. Barry Sanders. Oh, actually, rather, we just watched that play again. My fault, boys. I just skipped a little. Here we go. Let's skip one more time. And here we go. First play of the second quarter. My fault, boys. Let's see. We have... Ooh, actually, that might have been lurked, dude. Look what happened right here. So we have a 2nd and 2. Gun tight offset tight end. Halfbacks, Barry Sanders, like 5'9", 5'8". Gonna be on a streak. These are a new streak added to the game mid-year. And looks like he's... I don't know where he's throwing. Is he? He's not throwing there. I think he's throwing the corner route, actually. He had the corner route, but just good pressure from Kmac. I wonder, why does Kmac have WAT as his abbreviation? Did he mention that in any of his videos? I'm guessing you guys, probably some of you guys watch some of his videos. Little bench right here. Don't love bench in this situation. Able to hit the out. Oh, that's just a Madden 23 issue. Ah, that is rough. Megatron and Barry Sanders on offense, though, for Dez. Go Lions. Wow, that sucks. 4th and 2. Desmond is going for it. All right, this is his first ever live event game right here, so this is a ballsy call. I think I made a similar call in my first ever live event game, and oh, all right, pick six. All right, let's break this down. What happened? Goes for that same idea of that inverted streak, and makes. I mean, he has a touchdown, or at least a first down. Just the worst read ever. This is a fine user from Kmac. Like, this is fine, but this is more so just Dez just super effing up. Like, good job Kmac getting over there, recognizing it. He also had Y. Could have thrown B. Could have thrown A. RB, no. Y, maybe, right up here. This, like, the only read he couldn't really throw was this and that. Good job, Kmac, but, like, you just can't make that bad of a read. All right. So, Kmac's up 10-0. Dez with the ball. 49-yard line. Let's go. Audibly halfback off to the right hip of John Elway. It's Barry Sanders. We're in a little inside zone right here. This is gun tray stack. Or gun double stack, rather. Yeah, the inside zone clicks off for a good amount of yards right there. Kmac's sitting in Dollar. Both of them are, obviously, but Dollar's not going to do a great job at actually defending the run. You have to be really good with gap shoots, and I don't think Kmac knows the gap shoots. Good pocket, going for the ag, catches the ag. Just the game. I don't love it, man. I don't love it, but it's just the game. 2 or 3 of Dez's completions have just been ag catches to Carmichael. I mean, it's just a game. I hate saying that. There's nothing Kmac can do really about it, though. Little stretch to the right side. Derrick Henry, he got it. Easy touch on my own. Who's that coach? Who is that? I don't know. Dev's frustrated, though. Like the fit. Fan of that. All right, we have Kmac back in offense. Kmac laughing. Kmac appears to be having fun. Dez having no fun. Very upset right now. Kmac very happy. What? Dog, I just skipped. It's because these are on. Why does it go so fast, bro? Dang, dude. Oh, he took the fucking kickback. All right, let's see how he took the kickback. I'm trying to skip ahead just to avoid dead time like this right here for you guys. And I'm just getting screwed. Oh, gosh. Oh, I hate the... Oh my gosh. All right, well, Kmac, you got some good yards right there. Great stick work. Good job, game. Love that. We have the iPad in the back. Someone spying on him. Right there. You see Kmac, behind my face cam, but being spied on as well. All right, Kmac in the gun tight. He flips the gun tight. We have this dude who's 6'7" in the backfield. A little play action. Good blitz pickup across the board. Has B gonna throw it away. I'm gonna have to gobble up that intentional grounding. Backs him up 12 yards. 2nd and 22. Coming back on the gun tight. And yeah, this is more so what I was expecting him to do, to go from gun tight to the 5 wide. I guess kind of what he was doing on that first drive. I don't want to say it was a gimmick, but kind of just like, I don't know, seeing if Dez could really stop the 5 wide, the pistol strong. And I don't think that was really his game plan besides just see, and he had success with it, so he just stuck with it. Going for the high ball ag, yeah. I mean, that's where this game kind of is, where, again, on a read, no different than how Dez was making some balls that were questionable. This is the same thing. Clearly not open in open terms, but ag catch is pretty easy to get right there and able to come down with it. All right, we're gonna see a little 5 wide audibling out. I like this. This is kind of cool. Dez on, so yeah, Dez on too tall. Jones right here got clicked onto the D line. Kmac touchdown. If he would have passed that up with the free form, straight up, he would have scored a touchdown. Got scared, I guess, or didn't see a 4th and 3. Dez actually has a chance at a stop, but I mean, he definitely just gave up. He definitely just gave up a touchdown. You can free form that bad boy open without a doubt. It can be kind of a hard free form, but you definitely can. Go to the 5 wide. Gotta look for something quick, possibly to this left side, and we're gonna see a timeout from Dez, rethinking it. Huge down, something that's so underrated in the first half, and you don't want to just waste timeouts, but huge down. Call a timeout. You gotta recognize when something is for the game, for lack of a better word. It's obviously not. This doesn't decide the game, but it's so huge, right? Motion in. I'd be curious to see what like a flat streak post would look like from here, because it's flat and streak. I can't see it really getting played. Both of them, but we'll see what the defense ends up calling. Audibles back out to the original set of 5 wide, and okay, yeah. Oh! Did someone get cheated? Did Kmac get cheated? Yeah, so kind of the idea. I actually would have liked the out route coming from the other dude, but so he sees this, trying to get into this pocket right here. Nah, that's a cloud. Dude, that's how bad zones are in this game. 20 is in a cloud flat. That's actually like Kmac. That sucks that Kmac dropped it, but also like it just shouldn't really be. That's a hard flat or a cloud flat right there. That shouldn't be even a throw. You know what I mean? All right, let's see Cromwell and Palawo. I don't know how to say the middle linebacker's name, or the 2 backers, the 2 users. Kmac on defense, still in an okay spot, up 3 points. Dez immediately hits the corner out and catches it with the click on ag. Have to respect a good click on right there. Dez starting to feel himself, and it looks like he's going to take this bad boy to a 2-minute warning. Cracking the knuckles, feeling like he's got something going. We'll see if he does. Start it right here. I don't understand how this goes by so fast. 1st and 10. Bunch to the right side, bunch short side. Barry Sanders off to the left hip of John Elway. We're going to see a quick, love this. One of the better routes this year that isn't really utilized from other formations as much as it is from bunch is this hot route trail route from the tight end. And this is not only a hot route, but it's also, you can find it in like plays like bunch trail. And if they don't use it, a lot of times you're gonna be able to get that snap thrown. And Dez recognizes the user is on the top left, able to hit that really quickly. That's almost like an if-then statement. That's some things that I like to have plays that are like that, where if he does this, then I do this, right? If he does this, I do that, basically, long story short. We're gonna see, again, Kmac now shifting his line, looking to Kmac using weird user with Kmac all the way out there, and Dez just going to take advantage of it with a little run play, and he's going to probably chew this clock down, trying worst case scenario for Dez, as long as he's not an idiot, should be going to halftime tied, unless he somehow blows it. Going 5 wide, kind of, I don't love going 5 wide right here because it shows that you're definitely not running, and this is a situation where having the ability to run would be nice. See what he calls. Yep, you see the leverage right here to the outside. Flat zone is right here, deep zone. Yeah, you're able to get that pretty much every time. He highballed it as well, and he stays in bounds, which is a big deal because it's going to keep the clock moving. Kmac calls the timeout, but Dez pretty much controls the fate of the rest of this half, depending on what he wants to do. Single back deuce close. Remember, his first touchdown was a stretch to the right side that Derrick Henry went untouched into the end zone. Let's see what he does here. Single back wing pair stretch. Don't think I hate the call. Honestly, I would have liked to see him just call the stretch out deuce close, but we'll see. Ends up getting tackled for basically nothing, maybe a loss of a couple inches. Clock's going to keep going, though. Dez, again, as long as he's not an idiot, which in this situation, time, as much as time kind of freezes on you, time goes by so fast when you're in Dez's situation that you can mismanage this for sure, easily. Is this a run, or is this going to be, because that could be a wheel route he just put him on. Nope, it's going to be a stretch to the right side. Kmac able to stuff him at the 1. Dez gonna go hurry up. Good hurry up right there. Able to hold on to a timeout. Get able to milk this down. You have time. You can call whatever play, but it's gonna be a run play. He calls his timeout right there. That is That is the wrong call. That is wrong. Unless, I guess he's running and then he's just going to go right back to it and run again. That was bad clock management. That was a... Tell me if you think I'm wrong and if I'm seeing this wrong. But that was wrong. But we'll see. He's probably... I guess he's passing right here. If this is a pass, it makes sense. Yeah, pass. Good. Good job. Good play. Really good play. Honestly, kind of a scary thing that happened right here was... So watch what happens over the middle of this, with this D tackle where he insta-sheds. So if he gets sacked, obviously the half is over. Don't hate this because this is probably not going to get picked with the high ball like that to Derrick Henry, who's 6'3" or so. Won't always be caught, though, because it's Derrick Henry, but probably won't get picked. We have a halftime right here, boys. Again, we're showing a replay of that. Let's actually get into the second half, though, where Dez took the lead after making some mistakes, kind of early throwing some questionable balls. Dez will also be playing, we'll be starting the half out on defense. Let's see if I can't find a way to... Okay, here we go. Let's cut this back a little bit. All right. So, Dez starting with ball. Dez has... Okay, so Kmac has not really played that bad. Like in comparison, but Dez up 4 with ball at half now. Jeez, I did not realize that. Good defense. Ends up getting it over the middle. It's going to be Carmichael for a gain of about 14, 15 or so. Let's see. Dude, offense, it's so hard to play defense in this game, man. It's so hard to play defense. So he's going to a play called trail, which has that tight end trail route. Users in the area, so not going to throw it, but has the opportunity to... Yeah, so look at this. Really good high-low. In other years, this could be scary, but we have A kind of running a route like this, and we have B running a route here. So we have the user coming down, and we're able to highball B. It helps a ton that if this is a 6'8" dude, and this is a 6-foot receiver, this high ball could get played theoretically underneath. But because he's 6'8", there's almost no users going to be able to get up there, especially when they're at a 5-yard disadvantage underneath. I would like a little bit better spacing between the high-low, but it's also, given the situation, I don't think it's the worst call ever. We're going to see him in a spread set now, spread stack, going for the ag catch. That's what he had on that 4th down that he did not convert, that he threw the pick 6 on. And he ends up throwing it right there for the ag catch to Cooper Kupp for a gain. And he's kind of going, I feel like things are kind of going faster right now, right? Gun title set, looking to go back to trail. Got to watch that tight end, a little high-low. Let's see what we have here. Ooh, he was highballing Carmichael. Again, like I don't like that you can get away with this right here. I really don't. I think this route combo is bad enough spacing to where I don't. Technically, like right here, B should not be a ball. Unless it's lobbed, like way up here, which obviously in this situation you can't. B should not be a ball, in my opinion. A, technically, I guess could be, if you pass let it down, but it's such a scary read. But realistically, this is, he has a step, so I guess so, but it's really just because he's so freaking tall that you're able to make that a ball no matter what. Kind of a scary situation where it gets bad at the line, though. I don't love those high-low combos that are that close in spacing, and that one got pretty close. I'd like to see just slightly better spacing, but I mean, he knows he has Carmichael there. That's why he's running it on that side. He knows that he's pretty much safe to highball that unless the user's right on top of it. Gotta watch this post route from 81 right here, left outside wide receiver. Good blocking from Dez. Post route gonna be through. Oh, Kmac getting screwed. That is, he went up. Let's see. Dez, you got to take off, honestly. So he saw this hook curl dropping, wanted to fit this ball in, didn't drop as much as he thought it would. Gets hit, fair. You'd like, is this pick artist? I don't know what Kmac's abilities are. If this is pick artist, you'd like to see him animate. If this isn't pick artist, I would still like to see it picked off. Mind you, the game won't let you pick it off. But if that's pick artist, he got super F. If not, he probably wouldn't have picked it anyways. I'm not a fan of it, though, for the game. I'm not. You just won't see that ball get picked, really. Unless that's a pick artist right there. Or tip drill as well. Tip drill as well. Let's see. What are we doing if we're Desmond right here? All the way to the tile set tight end. Gotta watch Barry Sanders up the seam. Looks gonna have... That's a laze. That's a laze. Kmac wants one of his KOs to not... Look at this, dude. Look at this. Jeez. How does this even happen? Kmac on the slot corner. I don't know why. Look how many people light up. One person lights up. Light up again. You'd like to see that ball get knocked out somehow. I'm not going to lie. Gosh, dude. You'd really like to see that ball get knocked out. Dez going back into the single back dude's coils. Probably just going to see a couple stretch calls right here. Jeez, you would really... I feel bad for Kmac on that, dude. That freaking sucks. It's just like, it's just how bad zone is, dude. It's how bad zone is. You had 2 different dudes light up. One dude light up twice. Is that a sweep? Sweep? Cool play call from single back. Des left. That's a cool play call. I'll give him that. I like that. I like that play call a lot. All right. Okay, dude, why? This is just jumping forward so much, dude. Like, seriously, I'm sorry, fellas. It's just so jumping forward. This is an incomplete pass. We're just going to start it on the 2nd and 10 right here. Kmac, though, for as bad as Dez is playing on offense, which Dez isn't playing great, I don't think, Kmac's 5 for 12. So a similar situation. Neither of these guys are playing very well on offense. Dez starting to get it done right now, obviously, though. Let's see. Quick throw to the right side. Got it. Love that little wheel route, little switch concept on the right. Big fan of that. This completion, this pass play right here will give Kmac a chance to get back up to 50% completion, which in this game, though, isn't that big of a deal. Love the, honestly, don't mind the base call, and able to pick it up pretty easily. That base out of gun type's pretty decent. Yeah, it's pretty decent, decent run. So you see, Dez gets caught again on Ed Too Tall Jones. He's getting caught making adjustments too often. You just can't keep doing that. Nothing really there, though. Doesn't hurt him on that play. Able to scramble for about 20, Kmac is. Good pocket. Always like to be able to get some scrambling yards with the QB up the middle. They're scary, but when you're able to get them, it's such an annoying thing as a defense have to defend. Motioning out that outside left wide receiver on a C route. How good's that C route in that situation? Let's see. High ball. Yeah, just short side of the field. Short side of the field, it's a good route. It's just hard to fit that in. Yeah, C route's on the short. Yeah. Can't hate that. You'll see that in bunch sometimes where it can be hard to fit in, especially where it was bracketed like that. It was bracketed above and underneath. Audibling to a different... No, we're audibling to... Yeah, okay, so he started out in the 5 wide. He's going to pistol strong again. What's he doing here? Is he gonna motion this fullback out? No? What we got? Oh, streak. Not a bad call. Not a bad call. Look at this. Look at this. So knowing that Dez is doing somewhere, he's vacating the middle of the field with the defense, doing a lot of cross banding. This safety got manned up. That safety is coming down. So he just puts a fullback on a streak, and you see him right here. The user's a hair behind, and a great freeform, great high ball, able to come down with that. Now, I forgot to mention in the clef breakdown that a lot of these catches that you see are like they're called kind of in stride. They are actually high balls as well. They're freeforms, which is the, freeform is the hard part, but they are high balls as well. You should be high balling pretty much everything in this game. Like, seriously, you really should be able to high ball damn near every single pass in this. Every single pass. You see these guys really pay attention to it, because that's something to really like consider when you're thinking about the way you pass the ball. Let's see, John Elway dropping back again, little 3-man rush. Oh, had a touchdown, has another. Okay, well, Kmac able to get on the board, cut this to a 4-point deficit, assuming he kicks the extra point. Check out what happens right here. Super blown coverage, right? RB touchdown, Y touchdown. Yeah, so you had the outside corner was manned up, and then the outside corner was in a flat zone. The safety was manned up. Dang. All right, Kmac able to strike right back. Let's see if he goes for 2 right here. Does he? Because he could have cut it to a 3-point game. Kmac thinking. Kmac going to gun tight to 5 wide. What we have? John Elway. Let's see. I actually don't know what he's gonna do here. Trying to take off. Yeah. No, it just seems like nobody has any good plays for that situation. Like, seriously, it seems like nobody has a good red zone pass play. 1st and 10. Dez. That's gotta be picked. That one's bad. That one's probably the worst one I've seen yet this game. Great user. So Kmac doing a really cool thing right here of getting this user press. He's gotten it. I think he's gotten it a couple times. That's why he's user in the slot corner, and kind of really disrupting his route combo with this being a corner route, and then comes off really hard. That's a really good route, or that's a really good user. It's a really one thing I'll always respect about Kmac's game is that he's not willing to play the game in an unorthodox way. Look, this is where his user is right here. He's not willing to, as long as it makes sense. I will say sometimes I think he misses, and so do I. I feel like I can be kind of similar, where I'll try to play the game in an unorthodox way sometimes, and sometimes I miss, and sometimes it makes sense. Sometimes it's really good. This is one of those times where it felt like it was missing earlier, but this is a great example of it, where able to press this corner out into the dirt, and now able to come back to the in route, and it should have been picked. It should have been. It just should have been picked. There's no way around it. Yeah, Dez, fortunate. Barry Sanders gets motioned out wide. Going to be on a wheel route. Look for a possible quick throw. Going to be a very basic concept on this left side with wheel, right, and then inverted streak. I like this quite a bit. Oh, no, actually, he ends up going... So he's going to that route combo quite a bit, but ends up going to something different. Throws another... Dez might be trying to lose the game, actually. Dez could have money on the opposing team right now, on the opposing book. Vegas may have insider information, because I've seen some really dog shit reads coming out of Dez right now. That was... Yeah, so now he's going to the switch concept, which is a good combo, good defense. That's just the game. It's if you're Kmac though, it's just like, what do you do? Because I really don't know what you do right there. Like, that's the game. Like, it is the game, but it's like he's throwing picks. That one. That's tough, dude. Dez, cool, calm, collected. He does this shit. He got roasted one time by who was it on Twitter? Was it Karina Kopp? I believe so. Yeah, posted a selfie of him and said, "This you," or some dumb shit after he called her mid. Oh. He's been roasted in the limelight before, so he's ready for whatever this is, I guess. Up 5 points, start of the fourth quarter right here. Bench concept has the out route. See how people highball everything? Like, no reason to highball that, but people just highball everything. Everything. Remember earlier when we saw that out route hit Calvin Johnson on the shoulders, basically, and just drop? If he highballed it, wouldn't have happened. Something to consider. Go with that switch concept again. Bad read, picked off that time. Kmac got his pick finally. So that entire drive, this is how it works in competitive Madden. That entire drive is kind of erased in terms of Kmac getting cheated, because he eventually got his shit on that drive. He still got F, but he eventually got his shit, which I'm very happy to see. Really bad read right there by Dez, because he had... Look, Dez again on Too Tall Jones. I don't know what the issue is here, but stop. Kmac going for the ag, not able to get two people in the vicinity, able to knock that one out. Kmac 8 for 18, 151 touchdown, 1 interception. And you're going to see a very, very, very tired tight end who's currently at halfback right now. Kmac kind of trying to burn time in the play call menu to be able to rest that dude. And we're going to see him come out in the 5 wide, possibly audible down. No, he's not going to audible down. Going to motion in a step, the right slot wide receiver. And we're going to snap the ball. Let's see. Gonna take off, slide, good slide, good slide, good slide. Good to see it from Kmac. Scary, that gets scary for both people right there. Both people's buttholes pucker because you don't know what's gonna happen. 3rd and 8. Let's see, Elway, not really able to get anything right there. Great pressure from Dez. Let's take another look at that one right now. We're gonna see off the edge pressure, collapses the pocket, right? Kmac has to step up pretty hard, but when he steps up, this dude disengages. Kmac tries to get out, but John Elway, not the fastest quarterback in the game, ends up getting sacked by Too Tall Jones. 4th and 11. Really huge play right here. This is going to suck, honestly, if he doesn't convert this, because Kmac has played pretty good defense, all things considered, and not be able to convert this is tough. It's a tough look, especially going back a yard. Let's see. Possible C-route throw on the left. C-route is open. Gonna be able to keep him alive. C-route, yes, sir. Got it to the sideline, and he got out of bounds. Not really a necessity in that case, but it is always good to be able to get out of bounds. Save yourself a little bit of time when you're down and you're losing in the game in the 4th quarter. 3.5 left in this one, and we see Kmac coming out in the gun tight. I would expect a base call right here. We get a base call. Yeah. Cut back, good stick. Ooh, unfortunate, actually kind of an unfortunate tackle animation. You don't really see that very often. That easily could have been an extra 2, 3, 4 yards right there, but Nolan Cromwell able just to wrap up like a bald eagle preying on a praying mantis. One thing to note is that Dez has moved these safeties both down a couple steps, trying to take away any quick high balls, anything up the seam, help with the run defense as well. Kmac, another run play. You see these tight ends actually kind of getting tackled for not favorable tackle animations. Like that easily could have been the tackle animation where the dude kind of falls forward with the tackler for a gain of an extra 2, and it easily could have been a 1st down. Whereas this now on a 3rd and 2 puts Kmac in a kind of a tougher situation. I'd like to see him just run the ball again. I wonder how much of that tackle animation is due to the tight end being a halfback, though. I do wonder that. I'm not sure. In the bottom, we see Clef the God defeats Gabagool. That's a game that we broke down yesterday on the channel. Make sure you watch that afterwards. A lot of good information being dropped over here. See pressure coming off this edge. Kmac's probably about to step up. He does. Yep, good pickup. Whoa. Scary read right there. Kmac kind of forcing it. He felt the pressure, definitely. This is such a thing where you have to be so comfortable picking up the pressure so you don't feel obligated to force this type of throw. Good defense by Dez, though. Jeez, easily could have been picked off right there. 9 for 20, 175, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. It's a weird thing where this game is so offensive heavy, but you will see, like, you'll see some pretty bad passing stat lines because the way a lot of people move the ball is by these ag catches. You see both competitors, it's funny, it's weird. It's like they both, when they've needed yards, or their best chunk plays have been ag catches, for lack of better words. Their biggest plays have been ag catches for the most part. And when they've needed stuff, they went to ags. I'd honestly like to see it just kind of accept that and do it on a more play-to-play basis because they are such a high level, or not a high level, but high success rate thing. We're going to see John Elway. Ooh. Good defense from Dez. Good defense from Dez. Jeez. What happens? Let's slow this down. No pressure. Kmac probably would have thought there was pressure, but honestly, blocking 5. He's cool. Has all the time in the world. Step. Oh, he tried taking off. Tried taking off of that nose tackle. Look at this. So watch the nose tackle on this play right here. Right here. Nose tackle. It's not a bad pocket move by Kmac. Look, so nose tackle's over here, right? Kmac sees this lane right here, just needs 2 yards, feels like he can get it. So he's trying to take off, and then look, nose tackle comes around. Good defense from Dez, but that's one of those things in Madden, dude, where it's like that easily could have just not happened. You know what I mean? That nose tackle easily could have just kept right there in the double team. He had 3 blockers on him. Really, he had 3 blockers on the dude. That sucks if you're Kmac. It's not like a full-blown cheat, but it's definitely unfortunate. Now we see Dez trying to milk out this game. Kmac calls a timeout before the 2-minute warning. I like the strategy. Some people will let the clock go all the way down, then use the 2-minute warning, then use their timeouts. I like using the timeouts before the 2-minute warning in this situation right here. We're going to see another inside zone. I like to see the trap call, but I guess it's not, for some reason, not going to it. Kmac able to get that backside penetration. Not going to call a timeout here. Able to hold on to it. Okay. 3rd and 4. Let's see if Dez could run the ball right here and then pass. He could pass the ball twice, or he could run the ball twice. I don't think he's gonna run the ball twice. I can see a run and then a pass if he doesn't get it, or 2 passes. I don't hate this call right here. Let's see. As the wheel throws it, Barry Sanders high ball catch. That's basically GG's, yeah. That's gonna be GG's for us. Yeah, Dez. Yeah, that's game. That is game, my boys. 3rd and 10. Let's see. Dez gonna run the ball, I would assume, to finish this one, or maybe eat a sack or something. But it's basically, this game's, yeah, it calls a timeout. What's he gonna do? Is he gonna try to pass play to ice the game? Biggest thing here, you just can't let the clock stop, obviously. Because, dude, no, run the ball. No. Either eat a sack right here or run the ball. So it's a 30-second play clock is what this becomes. Have this play take 5 seconds. Find a way for this play to take 4 or 5 seconds, right? Get this down to around 40. Then you kick the field goal at like 12 seconds. Field goal takes about 4 or 5 seconds. Kmac gets the ball back about 7 seconds. You're up 8. I'm curious if I wonder if he just eats a sack. Because I don't know if I'd throw it. I don't know if, even if the thing was wide open, I don't know if I'd risk throwing it just in case of any kind of stupid stuff. Yeah, the Max Pro is really smart here. So you see he has blocking right here, blocking right here. That's really good. He's gonna, yeah, awesome play call. Blocks everybody. Kmac sends the dogs, and yeah, he does throw it because of just how open it was. Kmac kind of just has to hope that he gets some kind of dumb incompletion. GG's though. Oh, I'm happy for Dez. I like Dez. He's a good kid. He's a cool dude. And it's his first live event, so it's always cool to see that. I think there's is there a 9-year difference between them? You would never guess that between them, but yeah, Dez is 17, Kmac's 26. So I always root for someone brand new to the scene, but seeing Kmac make his run all the way 9 straight loser bracket to broadcast every single game, that is what competitive Madden needs. That's what more people need to be doing for the growth of competitive Madden. I'm a huge believer that you need to put yourself aside a little bit for the overall well-being of what Comp Madden is 5 years from now, right? Because the fact of the matter is that since I've been here, Comp Madden's been just about the same. They've changed how they've formatted the prize structure, but in my opinion, in terms of people I see able to make a living from competitive Madden, it stayed just about the same. And I've been doing this since Madden 19, right? So this is my 5th Madden, right? 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. If I get to Madden 27, right? Or something like that, and Madden 28, and we're still doing the same shit, it's like, you know, someone's wrong somewhere. And I think EA could do a lot better job with a lot of the shit that they do. But I also think a lot of competitors don't help the growth of the sport as much as they could be. And that's my thoughts. But no, congrats both of them. They both are in a good spot to make Madden Bowl now. Hey, you made it to the end of the video, meaning that you probably enjoyed it. If you did, check out this one right here. You're gonna like it even more. Or consider going in the description and check out my website, civil.gg. Learn how I play the game of John Madden Football. All right? See you in the next one.